The reason I have to teach you about MHC2 is because these dendritic cells also have another type of receptor on them. This one right here, called major histocompatibility complex 1. So here's MHC2, here's MHC1. Just to refresh your memory. Okay? Make that face. So this is the one that's used to start the entire process of the immune system battling infections. Not this one. This is the one that's used in terms of organ rejection. This is the one that's used to get rid of kidneys and livers and lungs if the patient hasn't been on immunosuppressive drugs. This is the one that we're going to talk about in terms of fighting infection. So it's called major histocompatibility complex 2. Let's go back to this other. This one is a very important slide. We have a bunch of questions that come off of this slide. So do you see that this is labeled correctly, MHC2? Mm-hmm. And there she is in there, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Next, what type of cell is this?
T helper cell.
And you'll remember that because it's an H right there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
This is a T helper cell. And I need you to see something here. You see this CD4 receptor site?
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone in this classroom ever heard of a CD4 receptor site in their lives? Okay. CD4 receptor site also happens to be the same site that the HIV organism attaches. So if HIV attaches to this site, do you see what can't attach to that site now? So if your T helper cells are already bound by a viral organism here, that means that you don't have any functioning T helper cells anymore, which means you're going to die of what? Infections. What are the most common infections? That people who are HIV positive and have progressed to having AIDS, typically what do AIDS patients die of?
Pneumonia?
Yes, pneumocystis pneumonia. You got two more things to tell me. What else? Pneumocystis pneumonia, what else? Ever heard of Kaposi's sarcoma? That's number 2. What's number 3 that they die of? Ever heard of tuberculosis? Yeah, those are the 3 most common diseases that AIDS will die of. Why? Because that viral organism has attached to this CD4 receptor site and has taken the T helper cells out of the game, and now you don't have an immune system anymore. So do you see the exam questions that are going to be coming your way?